Hello viewers, welcome to SKTV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Autopsy report of 8-month-old infant reveals chilling details. Gunshot wound to knee, stab wound to chest, both eyes missing. Taragi Chaisu Chairman Khaidam Mani asserts imposing curfew, internet suspension, closing of educational institutions to suppress public agitations are not good reflective of good governance. RPI Athawale plans nationwide protest against cookie aggression before it spreads to other parts of India, asserts Maheshwar Thongnaugjam. Manipur government orders reopening of schools and colleges from tomorrow after a brief shutdown. MPCC President K. Meghachandra alleges restrictions imposed by both government and outlawed organizations made people unable to breathe in peace. Intense firing between Jilangrong United Front and NSN IM cadres reported at Sangji village under Khaupum police station in None district. And University Grants Commission introduces flexible undergraduate degree duration, allowing students to shorten or extend course duration based on needs and circumstances. And now the news in detail. Autopsy reports of 3 more victims from Jiribam's Jakrodhor who were brutally killed by Kuki militants have unveiled gruesome details. Reports indicate 8-month-old Laishram Lamganba suffered severe injuries indicating brutal physical assault and multiple bullet injuries. According to India Today NE, Laishram Lamganba suffered gunshot wound to his left knee, stab wound to his chest and trauma to his jaw from hard object. The report also revealed that his chest bones and both eyes were missing, possibly due to stabbing. Telem Thajamanbi, 8-year-old, suffered gunshot injury to her right chest and fractured chest bones. Autopsy findings of Telem Thoibi, aged 31, revealed that she suffered 3 gunshot wounds to her chest and 1 to her stomach. Her skull was crushed and brain missing. Her eyes were protruding and both wrists bore severe injuries consistent with blunt force trauma. Earlier, reports of 3 other victims, Laishram Chinkhainganba, aged 2.5 years old, Laishram Haitonbi, aged 25, and Yurebam Rani, aged 68, revealed similar brutality with multiple wounds and signs of physical assault. On the other hand, autopsy reports of Maibam Kesho Mete, aged 72, and Laishram Baren Meiti, aged 64, from Jiribam, who were brutally killed by Kuki militants on November 11th, have also been revealed. The report for Maibam Kesho Meite indicated that he suffered severe physical assault with burn wounds on various parts of the body, and many bones were found to be missing. Laishram Baren Meite's body showed extensive burns indicating that he too endured violent and horrific death. Chairman of Taragi Chaishu Khaidam Mani has strongly criticized the state government for its handling of ongoing crisis entering 19 months in Manipur. He condemned the use of measures such as suspending internet services, imposing curfews and closing academic institutions to suppress public protests. Speaking at press conference held at Taragi Chaishu office at Kurai Hungai today, he called on the Indian Army to release a statement regarding disappearance of Laishram Kamal Babu, who was reportedly engaged in contract work with 57 Mountain Division at Lemukong. He expressed concerns over the lack of clarity and accountability by Indian Army regarding the matter. Khaidam Mani also urged the state government to demonstrate its capability during this critical period.
Indefinite closure of school colleges is quite the key. Soiraba, a choba, soiba, police, amani, Ibama, Kamini, other Masi Kudakta, ꯍꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯅꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯐꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯨꯞꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯨꯜ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯀꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯄꯥꯈꯠꯇꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯍꯣꯔꯦꯟ ꯇꯨꯝꯕꯗ ꯃꯉꯥꯛꯅꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩ ꯇꯨꯝꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤꯟꯅ ꯇꯨꯝꯃꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯡꯉꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯠ ꯕꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯣ ꯀꯔꯐ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯇꯧꯁꯜꯂꯣ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯇꯝꯕ ꯊꯤꯡꯉꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯗꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯥꯁꯣꯟꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯁꯣꯟ ꯇꯧꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯁꯥꯁꯣꯟꯗꯧꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯅꯔꯦꯕꯜ ꯆꯤꯐ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇꯔꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯊꯧ ꯂꯣ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯀꯗꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯅ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯃꯇꯤꯡ ꯂꯩꯅ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯕꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ.
Meanwhile, former Judge A. Notuneshwari expressed concerns about the cases handed over to NIA by state government. She stressed the importance of ensuring that these cases are justified and handled with due diligence. She pointed out a case involving two teenagers who went missing over a year ago, which was handled by NIA but has yet to see a verdict. The former judge further emphasized that the case involving killing of women and children from Jiribam should be handled under POCSO Act, while questioning the state government's decision to hand over the case to NIA.
Me hatle rearrest of the real case ni adu arga di moida sibagi dandi piu capital punishment piu hai sarkar na su adum pi ni kan hai adu pi ni hairaga investigation gi part loina soire hairaga hayang sar si thagalak wada lakuna mayam leiraga di madugi doubt che benefit di accused phanghi ba accused the benefit phangraga di madudei du da beyond reasonable doubt the prosecution na put torpa ngamdraga di madudei du da makoi se sibagi dandi pi badi la den irai na nanthokhi gani ba kuki sengna accused oiraga nanthokhi bagi ya bagi room se masidei se da khoi yam doubt leye ba khoi da kari gi no na haiba da ta er rom de gi akhoi angang nupam cha ngan nupim cha ga NIA da sinna khre sahi ama makhai hanjale e moi gi case tu makhoi gi hogji kari status ta lei akhoi khangde accused parabra trial horabra aduga hoyare swai sidana karigumba lawba akhoi gi mantri MLA gi mayum mai thadu ega na mayam pharaga buk tok sala FIR torga zen thamba aduga hoyare akhoi gi praja asuk yambagi mayum makai thagi ba property mai thagi ba displace to bi badana any responsible officer ambo buk tok daba masi akhoi yamna laibak thibani haiba se taragi se sui tarpegi phongdok seri.
Government has issued an order informing that schools and colleges will reopen from tomorrow onwards. Director of Education S.L. Nandakumar issued an order notifying government-aided and private schools to resume classes from tomorrow. Meanwhile, Higher and Technical Education Department also issued order notifying government educational institutions, government-aided colleges to reopen from tomorrow. Now, the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee President Kaisham Meghachandra has expressed concerns over frequent impositions of ban and restrictions by government on internet services, schools and educational institutions, stating that it has choked freedom of common citizens in the state. Speaking at a press conference held at Congress Bhavan today, Kaisham Meghachandra said that Congress leaders from the state along with national leaders of India bloc will start an agitation in New Delhi from next week as crisis in Manipur remained unsolved even after 19 months. While expressing disappointment over closure of schools and educational institutions for a long period, Meghachandra slammed the government for ignoring the future of students and youth in the state.
Misi mina nong hengalei tahoidaba thabak mayam ama prithivida utriba thabak mayam ama Manipur da nong ki sum henjalei adagi amukta government amana tauroidaba thabak si tawkhalei prithivida bharat ki mafam khudingmak tasu sarkarna government ki institution school college adagi semi government even the private school yauna matam kaktana thingjalle haibase sarkarna order thokpase masidi Manipur da khakta tari masigi double engine government asidagi tari aduna masi tahoide Manipur gi satra singi icha singi isu singi horogli ba generation singi khar khanbiyo masi tawbin handokbiyo सरकार मसी इनिशिएट तौगदबनी रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लौबीगदबनी अदगी प्राइम मिनिस्टर कौरनबा चीफ मिनिस्टर मया न सिनबीगदबनी दिल्ली दा चटगदबनी उनबगी करीगिनो 18 मनबु असुक चाउपीरांग थोग ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर न प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफिसर लिंग न फमगा सोल्यूशन तौननबगी फोटो अमता थागतप ngамतबसिबो अमित शाह गा लिंग न फमिनरगा मणिपुर की लीडर्स मैम कौरगा फमिनरगा सोल्यूशन तौनबो होनबो ngамद्रिसु करी होबो लेगी aduna akhoi gi lebak kan je akhoi solution poroksi.
National Secretary Maheshwar Thangnokjam of RPI Athawale has revealed that RPI Athawale party will spearhead a mass protest across India to highlight the threat and security challenges posed by Kuki terrorists not only to Manipur but to entire country. Maheshwar Thangnokjam said this during All India Leaders Meet of RPI Athawale Party, which was held at New Maharashtra Southern in New Delhi yesterday. Speaking in the meet organized on the theme Manipur issue, a national issue, attended by party leaders from various states, Maheshwar Thangnokjam reiterated that Manipur issue cannot be compartmentalized as state issue. Rather, it has revealed itself to be a national issue that poses huge threats to India. NIA has admitted involvement of foreign hands in the crisis that is happening in Manipur and has warned that the crisis could further spread to other parts of northeast India with the aim to destabilize India. This has been substantiated by the use of sophisticated weapons such as drone bombings and missiles by Kuki terrorists. Expressing concerns over the looming threat, Maheshwar asserted that efforts need to be initiated to stop the atrocities of Kuki terrorists before it spreads across India and before they become a huge security risk for the nation.
1.5 years से चल रहा है हम लोग आवाज उठाते आ रहे हैं पर ये इस बार कुछ ज्यादा क्रॉस लिमिट हो गया है बाय कुकी टेररिस्ट तो इस पे क्या है कि 3 महिला और 3 औरत को आग निकाल के मार दिया गया 8 साल के लड़की को रेप करके मार दिया गया दिस इज नॉट दो समुदाय वर्सेस वन समुदाय ऐसा नहीं है दिस इज अटैक फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड और दिल्ली को भी खोखला कर सकता है कोलकाता को भी खोखला कर सकता है हैदराबाद को भी खोखला कर सकता है एवरी स्टेट को खोखला कर सकता है इस पे हम लोग चुप रहेंगे एक बार बताइए तो आप लोग चुप रहेंगे आप लोग चुप नहीं रहेंगे ना ये सिर्फ मणिपुर का इशू बन के ये साइड में मत रखिए दिस इज अ नेशनल इशू सो एक बार आके हम लोग फाइट करेंगे कि ये कुकी टेररिस्ट के खिलाफ ये भारत से ये कुकी टेररिस्ट को मिटा दिया जाए मणिपुर में 1.5 years से चल रहा है हम लोग आवाज उठाते आ रहे हैं
A heavy gunfight reportedly broke out this morning around 8:20 between suspected armed cadres of ZUF and NSN-IM at Sangji village under Khopum police station in None district. As per sources, both armed groups engaged in a heavy exchange of gunfire using bombs and bullets which sent shockwaves to the local villages. Police were unable to reach the scene till the time of filing this report. While there are suspicions of casualties between the two groups, no official reports have been filed as of yet. Sources indicate that ZUF cadres had been stationed in Sangji village while NSN-IM cadres were in the nearby jungle and were attempting to enter the village, leading to the outbreak of the intense gun battle. In the aftermath, villagers fled to Dolang for safety. On the other hand, the Rongmei Naga Council Manipur has strongly condemned the gun battle that erupted earlier today. In a press release, the council expressed its deep concerns over the panic caused to the villagers, calling the incident unfortunate. The council urged both parties involved to cease hostilities immediately and to compensate for the damages to property resulting from the gun battle. It also called on both sides to refrain from interfering in efforts to protect and save the villagers. Undergraduate students in India will soon have flexibility to shorten or extend duration of their degree programs as per new initiative of University Grants Commission. The UGC has approved standard operating procedures for accelerated degree program and extended degree program, offering students customized learning timelines based on their capabilities. According to UGC Chairman Jagdish Kumar, the new programs will allow students to either fast-track their degrees by earning additional credits per semester or spread their coursework over an extended timeline with fewer credits. The degrees will carry a note indicating their completion in a shortened or extended duration, but will remain equivalent to standard duration degrees for academic and recruitment purposes. The UGC chairman further maintained that higher education institutes can start providing accelerated degree program and extended degree program to students from session beginning July to August 2025 onwards. Under accelerated degree program, students can complete a 3-year or 4-year undergraduate degree in a shorter time by taking an increased credit load each semester. However, students need to complete the same curriculum and total credits as the standard program, but in a reduced duration. Meanwhile, under extended degree program, students may extend their degree timelines by up to 2 semesters, allowing them to take fewer credits per semester. It will provide flexibility for students with different learning paces or personal constraints. Working Committee of Federation of Civil Society Organizations FOX has asked General Officer Commanding GOC of 57th Mountain Division to bear all responsibilities of any untoward incidents that may occur to the man who went missing from Lemokong Army Camp. In a press briefing held today at their office in Kagwa, FOX President T.H. Manihar alleged that Lemokong Army Camp has become a transit point for Kuki. He demanded that the army must stop allowing the Kuki community to use the camp as a route to reach Kangpupi and Churchanpur. Manihar also questioned the underlying motives behind fulfilling demands of Kuki, including transfer of OC of Jiribam police station, reimposition of AFSPA, and transfer of CRPF DIG H. Premzit. He further raised concerns about John, a commander of a Kuki militant group involved in the Jiribam killings, who is currently receiving medical treatment at a hospital in Aizawl. Manihar questioned the state government as to why John has not yet been arrested for interrogation. He further stated that FOX will conduct a survey across various valley districts to discuss potential agitations. On the other hand, he clarified that FOX has not demanded resignations of any MLAs. Instead, he emphasized that FOX is calling for sincere efforts from the MLAs, urging them to prioritize the welfare of the state over their allegiance to the ruling party. Meanwhile, last rites of the 8 innocent civilians of Jiribam brutally killed by Kuki militants will be held at Babupara Kangsang and appeal to the public to take part in the same.
India Lengang Namadi, Tongan Ba, Marilena Manipur Lengang Nazu Obe, Adam Kuki Jingsi the free hand Targa, Nahan Lemokonda, contract and the government supervisor Oba, Pari Basi, Manas Sangbakanda, with permission, pass by Sangbani, where and Tola Kanamas Wedam to Odoini, in 3 exit Loenabak Labani. She the Sangrakan the Mazi, Tolotaba Paupusi, Makogi Army, and check the Wita can be there, Army can manung the monkey by say, Masiki Daita City. Koigi Army gi anjik 57 Mountain Division gi koigi GOC na pufam thui haibasima not only masi ai khaktana natana leibak miyam hubna koi lawminar kanda haiba GOC si magi neglect si magi army gi adukulamba thausa daba kuki dena hena koigi miyang thamba maitai praja jing jena hena miyang thamdaba du sauna koi mami tabana maram oirkanda haiba GOC gi mathak ta koi leibak miyamna amadi Manipur lengana karam ba action lakut payag gi haibadu madu mari lainaba singna yangjen birakanda concern authority magi defense minister oigedra Traga Kogi, Home Minister Ogidra Masida, Atubamatanda, Chi Irakanda, Mount the necessary essential local and Gatabani.
A protest was staged today at Congress Bhavan of Babupara and Jiribam, condemning the brutal killings of women and children. The protesters demanded state government to declare Kuki militants as terrorists, removal of AFSPA and safe release of Kamal Bapu, who went missing from Lemokong Army Camp. Speaking on the sidelines, Chairman of GUC Mutum Mipaksna Mangang stated that the state government had handed over investigation of Jiribam killings to NIA and expressed concerns that NIA's efforts in the hill region had not been fruitful. He called for additional measures in these areas as the district is located adjacent to many hill districts and urged the state government to take more decisive action to apprehend those responsible for the killings. Mipaksana also demanded release of protesters who were detained during the agitation against killing of women and children. He also called on authorities to ensure safe return of Kamal Babu, who has been missing from Lemokong Army Camp, warning of stern agitations if the demands are not fulfilled.
Jiribamgi incident ani, Mio Taruki incident, Nipangi incident, Aduga Mio Amagi, Puna Mapangi incident singase, Masibu, Jiribamgi Nataba Atopa, Manipur, Mapan Manipuda, Tonga Tonga Iho Amalaki, Hariba Ihosing Aduda, Tonga Tonganba, Bam the Tabuk Mayama Tokana, MLA singing, you might haba, Aduga, Tonga Tonganba, Iho Amazangel Gumatamda, Pajan Punjanduna Nasi Powder Tamiba, Singase, Madam Nam Zadaba. Government Chatariba, Madam Chada Singado, Madukuda, Handokada Wuni, how you power the Pajan Punjaliba Singado, Madukanishan of the Yauda, Tadoka de Nabase, Ziri United Committee, Madu government that would demand. matugi matungda ko na hajani badi jagorador gi mioi nipan gi tamthio mihat gi JC ama aduga khundra kum athau bagi JC ama semi hariba JC ani sina aikoi gi DC gi kuthangda Manipur Chief Minister da memorandum submit tawra matungda makoi karigumba khara condition khara da yana ra matungda matam khara aikoi irang hi nemtharaga leibani karigumba memorandum da pangiba demand sing ado madu fulfill oida tawkragadi JC ga punjhalakanda aikoi jiri united committee na makha taba achau khongjing ma changjalakani haibase masi Manipur government angasi aikoi JOC gi side gi thamjari.
Now, continuing the ongoing two-day boycott called by Kokomi, volunteers locked down government offices including Excise Office, Post Office, SDC Office and Forest Office at Awang Sekmai. Meanwhile, Kokomi volunteers in Jiribam district also sealed Jiribam Forest Office, BSNL Office, Sericulture Block Office. Kwakechel Apunba Merapaibi Loop convened a public meeting at Ibudho Nongdaba Community Hall at Kwakechel Hino Khongnembi today. The meeting was held to demand immediate release of Merapaibis and other civilians who were arrested during the recent agitation. Speaking to media, Poirai Ita General Secretary Lemapokpam Ngambi expressed frustration over the state government, stating that detention of Merapaibis will not resolve ongoing conflict. She urged the government to release Thingbaijam, Sushila of Irom and other civilians unconditionally. She further emphasized that safeguarding Manipur is not a sole duty of the Meitei community and that all communities must unitedly work to safeguard the state from Kuki narco-terrorists. Lemapokpam Nganbi also urged the public to stay away from people who are trying to create animosity between people. She also called on the central government to end their alleged proxy war in the state.
Manipur Cabinet Harabati, Mama Singasu, Opena Persona, Bevar Togani, respect of the Mama Nasu, I Mama, and Apena Swinta, Poxout of the Poco Siate, City, Mama Masaga, and Manipur Cabinet was a good Canada, Maya Pai the Bush, Mana, Panama has been like City Yara, I think the point about Amana, I think what the say.
Time for a small break. We'll be right back. Keep watching SKTV.
We are hiring. Position title: Trainee Video Journalist. Vacancy 3 numbers. We are on the lookout for trainee video journalists who are eager to learn, explore, and make an impact in the fast-paced world of news media. Responsibilities: go on site for reporting and interview. Help research and develop exciting news stories. Record, edit, and polish videos for our platform. Work closely with our editorial team to meet deadlines and deliver quality content. Qualification: any graduate or postgraduate in journalism and mass communication or a similar field. Basic editing skills, great communication, and storytelling abilities. Last date to apply is 5th December 2024. Please send your CV along with a recent passport size photo to our email hr@skTV.news or contact us at 700-525-9437.
SKTV News की माइक में गिटोंगान एपिसोड सिंगा मियामी खुदों चरब सिंह पाउदम दुना लाकली The Mike Man gi Anobo series Go to Relief Camps. Series asigi episode mathang yam gidamak nau no puduna luxury lanjana dun tongan relief camp singda changjafam loduna leiriba miyam unaba papam adugi oriba phibam sing miyam da uhangadoriba new series of The Mike Man Go to Relief Camps every Wednesday at 2 p.m. only on SKTV News.
Welcome back, and in further news, tensions flared up last night as residents of Kaching staged an agitation demanding immediate release of 4 individuals arrested in connection with alleged arson targeting residences of MLAs. The agitation erupted after 4 suspected individuals were brought out to court yesterday and remanded to judicial custody for the incident that occurred on November 16th. According to a report, irate residents stormed residents of Kaching Assembly Constituency MLA Mayang Lambam Rameshwar. However, police blocked the crowd from entering his premise. Later, the infuriated crowd pelted stones at police station near Kaching Kaithel and stormed local police station. Police dispersed the crowd by firing tear gas shells. Following the incident, curfew relaxation in the district today was shortened till 9 a.m. Lukram Binodini, a resident of Tera Lukram Lerak, along with various women's groups from different parts of Manipur, staged a protest at Tera Lukram Lerak Makhalikai Pukri Achoba Community Hall, expressing their concerns over ongoing situation in the state. Kwakithel Meai Koibi Ningthogzam Lekai Inau Marup, Nupi Kunai Lamjing Mera Lup Lukram, Chaukat Thaurang Nupi Kutpu Sadukpam, Lamjing Seva Mera Paibi Sayang Konthogzam Makhalerak, Makhaleka, I beg your pardon, Lukram Lerak Awang Women Welfare Association, Sangai Pro Apun Banupilup, and Ghari Awang Women Development Center, Chanura Liching Lukram took part in the protest. Binodini urged people to not be swayed away by commands of CSOs and emphasized that it is not the time to follow them blindly. She criticized the central government for allegedly attempting to destabilize Manipur through proxy war and urged state leaders to stop gathering people for partisan causes. Binodini expressed her belief that CSOs and other organizations would not succeed in their agendas if they continue to form women's groups with self-serving motives. The protesters raised slogans condemning Jiribam killing and demanded action against Kuki Marzo militants responsible for brutal acts against women and children. They also demanded repeal of AFSPA and condemned Pauline Lal Haukip's statement. Various placards were displayed during the protest.
Manipur ki hujik oiriba phibam je atuki matik thamoi songingai oiraba phibam ama oirabani aikhoi hingadra hingoidra yes ngasi bhaudi akhoi hingieba hayeng di hingadra hingoida aikhona sigra matungda isa jingi lambi le hogidra magi khodi yembam taba mafam sida aikhoi hingba ngamgidra haibji gi atuki matik jinglen ngai orba matam yam India government gi hidden policy moigi kari aron ba policy leiriba sidi open secret ni loi khangnare mitai eradicate tawge haibani Manipur laimai dagi kuki roi samadi moi punghai pharoi ba moi khangeba India government aduna ahan bada maraiba ki dangda sibaki daba mitai mayam lairiba jingje isam samna harabada aikhoi gi sai chu mayam loisan ge haibane ba adudi mama khoi abam thokpra aduduna isa jing tanaba dangta di mama aikhoi lairiba adu laibani na ngasi mafam jeda ima mayam thokpiro ichani se mayam thokpiro aikhoi pullaga ima leba kannana ba karigumba khara tawminna ji na hairakpa sida adugi lakse ta sengna organization amna CSO amna or natrak na kainomna tholo dhana taw jai ba aikhoi thoi maram leite thokna bagi aikhoi apun bagi saktam matang sagatpa ngambri
People offered floral tributes at resting place of Maharaj Bodhachandra at Kangla today as part of 69th death anniversary observance of Maharaj Bodhachandra. The main ceremony of Satra offering was organized at Sri Sri Govindaji temple along with wife of the late king Rani Kheda and descendant of late Maharaja attending the ceremony. Govindaji Pala also offered their service in honor of the late king. Integrated Rural Management Association along with District Administration Kangpokpi have successfully conducted campaign against child marriage under Bal Vivaha Mukt Bharat initiative of Centre. According to a staff of IRMA, about 704 persons from 10 villages in Kangpokpi took pledge to fight against child marriage. Villagers have been educated about ill effects of child marriage, including punishment and penalties associated with practice of child marriage.
All marches to welcome the Bal Vivak Mukt Bharat in Kangpokpi district. Responding to the call of the Government of India's Bal Vivak Mukt Bharat Integrated Rural Management Association IRMA organized multiple awareness and pledge-taking programs in 10 villages of Kangpokpi district. The program saw the participation of 704 villagers, including women survivors of child marriage, men, children and village heads, was a success, with women and men holding candlelight marches, taking pledges and participating in an array of cultural programs to spread awareness about child marriage.
And in some sports news, All Manipur Bodybuilder Association has selected Manipur's team for the upcoming first Men's and Women's Physics Sports Championship 2024. The upcoming tournament will be held from 21st to 22nd December at Gurugram, Haryana. Warsim Chesham, Lemopokpam Abhishek and Oinam Rishikesh will participate in Men's Sports Physics category. Khitrimium Anand, Nelson Thonogzam, Nicholson Rajkumar and Hawaibam Surdas will participate in Men's Fitness Physics category. Nongthang Leimajam Thokchom Yaisna, Joyjit Waikom and Moirangmayum Jack will participate in Men's Athletic Physics category. The team will be accompanied by N. Ratan as official. Names of players who will represent Manipur in the final round of 78th National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy 2024-2025 was announced today by All Manipur Football Association. The final round will be held from December 14th to 31st at Hyderabad. In the press note issued by General Secretary of the Association, L. Jyotirmoy Roy, names of players were announced. Salam Sanaton, Thomas Sagolsem and S. Priyojit are the goalkeepers. Swanjanthan Ragui, Ningomam Kabiraj, Larilakpam Dhananjoy, Naurem Roman, Yarchihan Kasar, Kumam Avinash, P. Taibang Anba and Rosen Maite are defenders. Loyang Amba Maite, Sarang Them Rajdhan, Lemajam, Sankar, Prabin Kangembam, Kangambam, Langanba, Lael Songser Mongsang and Larilakpam Langamba have been named as midfielders, while S. Sagar, LT Loli, Kulapam Zahir Khan and Ngangom Ronald have been named as forward players. Imphal has urged selected players to report at artificial turf ground in Lamlong, Tongkong at 9 a.m. of November 30. Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchan and Department of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj has presented sports kits and uniforms to Manipur's junior roll ball team at an event organized at Seminar Hall of Nilit Imphal Center. The team will be led by L. Opendra as manager and L. Jugindro as team coach, and they will participate in the upcoming 2nd East Zone Roll Ball Championship 2024, which will be held at Rudra Singh Roll Ball Ground in Guwahati from November 30 to December 1st. The team will leave Imphal tomorrow. And in some weather report, according to ICAR Regional Central Amphelpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 25 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 12 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 93% in the morning and 51% in the evening. And that is all we have in this bulletin. But before we end, here are the headlines once again. Autopsy report of 8-month-old infant reveals chilling details. Gunshot wound to his knee, stab wound to chest and both eyes missing. Taragi Chaisu Chairman Khaidem Mani asserts imposing curfew, internet suspension, closing of educational institutions to suppress public agitations are not reflective of good governance. RPI Athawale plans nationwide protest against cookie aggression before it spreads to other parts of India, asserts Maheshwar Thanongzam. Manipur government announces reopening of schools and colleges starting tomorrow following indefinite closure order due to ongoing situation in state. MPCC President K. Megachandra alleges restrictions imposed by both government and outlawed organizations made people unable to breathe in peace. Intense firing between Zilangrong United Front and NSN IM cadres reported at Sangji village under Khopum police station in None district. And University Grants Commission introduces flexible undergraduate degree duration, allowing students to shorten or extend course duration based on needs and circumstances. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News with Yaifa B. Stay tuned.